I'd like to welcome in our Morning Moments with Jesus family today as we gather each week, Monday through Friday, for our devotions. My prayer constantly is not only would it be a blessing to you, get you started in your day, and maybe speak some revelation to you that you're needing for that day or for that week, but also that you would continually be passing these along to others, to those in your family, your friends, your acquaintances, your co-workers, that it might inspire them to spend a little more time with Jesus each and every day. I encourage you to maybe add one or two a week to your list, to just take the word to the world. That is your part of the ministry here at Morning Moments with Jesus. It's not just me sending it to you, but you being able to use that as a tool and an instrument to send to someone else. This morning, our devotion starts in Hebrews chapter 12, and verse number 1 is a particularly inspiring verse when we look at life as a race. Life is something that we move through with a goal in mind, and that is to win the prize that is before us. And sometimes we fail to know how to pace ourselves in life. And so this morning, Hebrews chapter 12 and verse number 1, the writer here says, "Therefore, since we also are surrounded with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily besets us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us." Now we know here that the race that Paul talks about here is life in general. Living our life in the right pace will go a long way in knowing how successful we are at it, but also how productive and effective we are. And then the last thing is that the way we run our race, or the way we live our life, goes a long way towards our health, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So let us understand this morning that running with weight on your back, if you're running a race and you got two people running this race, and one is free of everything and they've got the right gear on and they're ready to run because their goal is to win that race. And then you get another person that shows up for the race with a heavy backpack on, pulling a piece of luggage behind them, then they're going to run too. But what happens is when they run with that weight on their back, it wears you down, it slows you down, it distracts you, it makes you feel like giving up before the race is even over. But to run free from those things which easily surround us or besets us, it begins at the dawn of each day, like we do here with Morning Moments with Jesus. Before you continue the race today, I want you to spend time with Jesus, dealing with any weight and any sin that will slow you down today. Because the goal for every runner should be to win, to finish the race that is before them. And that's our goal today. Also, it is important to understand the race itself. This is very important. I hope you get this morning. That sometimes we live life like it's a series of sprints. And that's why we are all so often fatigued by the pace in which we move through our life. But the race before us is a long marathon, and each day is part of the overall race, not some mad dash only to get up tomorrow and try to do it all again. So pace yourself. This verse concludes by saying to run your race, not someone else's race. So you can't run other people's race. They must run their own race. You can help instruct them. You can help teach them how to endure and how to pace themselves. But let me tell you this, nobody who ever runs with weight on their back and consistently drags behind in a race is seldom called on to instruct others how to do it. So make sure that you run effectively. You pace yourself in life. Don't wear yourself out too soon. And other people will notice that and begin to emulate how you run your race. Run your race with patience today, which means endurance and consistency. So I pray that blessing over you today, and I speak that blessing over you today, that you slow down, pace yourself, get before the Lord each and every day, and get rid of any weight or any sin or anything that seeks to slow you down in winning your race. Lord's will, we will see you back here again tomorrow with another devotion and meditation time, spiritual insight on how to go about daily living. Until then, you be safe, you be strong, and I know you're blessed. And you have a great, wonderful, and effective day. God bless you.